Did Holmes, but it was short. That one got there.
Right hand lead.
Butterbean shakes his head. Here comes Butterbean. He's wailing away now. Oh, that's the oh my. Well, it didn't hurt Butterbean. With right hand, overhand right.
Right-handed.
Oh, left hook. Sends Holmes down.
10 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's about respect. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corners and weighing in officially at 334 pounds. From Jasper, Alabama, USA, and across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, he officially weighs 254 1/4 pounds. Tonight will be his final bout, the final chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, from Easton, Pennsylvania, Larry Holmes!
And above all else, protect yourselves at all times. Shake hands. Good luck.
Start to put some jitters early, too.
So here we go. Larry Holmes dancing around.
Better to lose by a knockout in which you took a stand. The worst scenario.
This is an odd moment in boxing. Holmes controlling this round. Oh, left hook. Sends Holmes down. Sends him against the ropes, and that's the appropriate call by the referee. That is the right call. There's a little swelling and some redness around the left eye. But now, Larry Holmes is mixing up his jabs. Butterbean is chatting away in that ring.
He's trash talking. I said, come on.
Butterbean is emboldened, and now he's got Holmes in the corner. That wasn't at 52. Which Holmes started out looking like, oh, there's the right. There did Holmes, but it was short. That one got there.
Right hand lead.
The crowd's encouraging him.
But Larry Holmes is very good on his timing. And when you're 52, you're going to take some time off. And
staying in there, maybe trying to get Holmes to come in so he can land that right hand. Holmes is jabbing away. As we get past this round, we will reach, if we do, we will do it here. Holmes using the jab. Butterbean has been so sparing in the punches. He said, I will land jabs and straight right hands. And he said, I will make him quit in about 3.
Shot and effectively turn the fight and end it.
Growing much, and actually the crowd getting on him a little bit right now. And the legs of Holmes didn't look very steady a moment or two ago. In the corner, hoping that he can force Holmes to make a mistake and he can nail him. I guess that's the reason.
And he's motioning for Holmes to come in.
Larry Holmes thought that by now in this fight he would have landed a lot more jabs. It's going to be hard to win unless you knock him out. Larry Holmes has been 10 rounds 13 times since the age of 40.
For Butterbean, and it makes him have to gamble.
You can feel Larry Holmes wants to land something really solid against Butterbean here.
Had he come at Butterbean more.
Bean comes forward, Holmes parries all those punches, and now he's back on the attack. Tying up Butterbean every time Butterbean gets close to him. Legs are defying him a little, and he was hurt by right hand by Butterbean. Butterbean's had his moments with some overhand rights here. Larry Holmes is the absolute definition of the word veteran. Butterbean has been stopped before in his pro career. The rounders is in the 9th round. He's never been that far. So he's going backwards and taking 2 strong. Now Larry Holmes is really
It's an ironic twist. It's usually the younger fighter who won against the 52-year-old. Yet, the ironic part is
something of a charge earlier in the round. Butterbean standing in the center of the ring, just kind of looking around, waiting for Holmes to get within range.
This was the place that had to try to take his career.
Landing and punching. Now see, when he gets on the inside, Butterbean can land a few things. He lands a punch we haven't even seen in this fight.
Against has so many different ways to fight.
Focus really needs to be right now. Yeah. Perhaps a fighter that could have that statistic. Nice right hand by Holmes.
Butterbean, a big experience concession from Butterbean to Holmes. Well, now, you know what?
If this is the last fight Larry Holmes has, and came in here with the idea of a certain attachment to Larry Holmes.
So many tricks.
The title of this fight. About a minute left to go. Overhand right misses by Butterbean.
Oliver McCall.
Yeah, it took him 12 tough rounds and very nearly won that fight.
The best thing for Butterbean is that he was able to show Larry Holmes that he was here.
It's kind of like watching a Nero Wolf. He takes 2 steps back and then lands the right hand. So Right hand by Holmes, and Butterbean comes back with a right.
The two jabs, and they were the two right hands from
Holmes. Here comes Butterbean. He's wailing away now.
More than that here.
Butterbean may be talking, but he's not rushing Larry Holmes, that's for sure. Butterbean lands a couple of right hands. He's flailing away. Holmes with his hand on the rope. Somewhat safety first fight.
For Butterbean, he has to close ground cheaply and then try to get off. That we're on two entirely different skill levels.
Yeah. Larry Holmes in the white trunks, the former world champion, 52 years old.
Has the movement, has the right hand behind it, and Larry Holmes gets the jab in. Butterbean has to regroup. Just missing there was Butterbean.
Holmes said to us earlier, he thinks this is a 3-round fight. Ladies, he does a commercial for what else? Oh, that's the, oh my. Well, it didn't hurt Butterbean. And so many referees these days don't do that.
Without waiting for Larry Holmes.
Along with George Foreman, right hand gets in by Holmes after almost halfway through this round. There's Butterbean rushing in. With right hand, overhand right.
Right hand in there.
And a backhand by Holmes moved all the way to his left to get between throws and not get hit with the Butterbean head. And there comes a right hand from Holmes. It's coming, folks.
He's waiting to pull the trigger.
Holmes using that left jab. Larry Holmes, a swelling, big right hand by Holmes. Butterbean got a little respect with the power that he used in the first round against Larry Holmes.
Butterbean through three. Butterbean is there, and they're both waiting.
Good jab. As a professional prize fighter, is now way past the territory he's ever been in.
How each fighter,
but they have not really done much. There's another one. Holmes moves away from the right hand. Holmes having trouble getting off a little bit now. Danger for Holmes, because the way Butterbean's coming in, the way he has to come in, those heads are clashing. Holmes on the outside landing. Away.
Redness is a target.
Remember, Holmes is 52 years of age. Is Holmes emboldened enough to go after him a little bit?
Surprise Butterbean.
Good jab by Butterbean. Wow.
Then can put in a second, third, and fourth jab.
And he has parlayed his 4-round decade or so. Larry Holmes, who since he's 40 years old,
a long time if he's a banger. But Holmes did it with his jab.
I think Holmes
ends with a little bit more curiosity.
So,
all for the winner by unanimous decision, Larry Holmes.
So Larry Holmes wins a unanimous decision.